Here are 67 Minecraft packs you might not know about. So today folks, we will be covering 67 Minecraft packs and also YouTube says 97% of my viewers are not subscribed, and if you're one of them, subscribe. It would really help me a ton and you can always change your mind later. People these days just use their hands or harvest crops, but not many people know that using fortune tree on crops can actually multiply the drops of the crops. Don't believe me? Here's a comparison. So if you're one of those people who are trying to breed 1,000 pigs, this one's for you. When an evoker sees a blue ship, the evoker will transform the ship into a red ship. And hey, we can even play tic-tac-toe with this guy. This is great for people who doesn't have any friends. Naming a Vindicator Johnny will make it hostile to other mobs. I mean, look at this guy, bro. Naming a ship Jeb will turn it into a rainbow ship. Naming a mob Dinner Bone or Gram will make it upside down. Look at that, it's still possible to ride on this pig even though it's upside down. What up, poorhead? When you sign out of your account and name yourself Dinnerbone, you will actually turn upside down. Sadly, this only works for Bedrock Edition players, so sorry about that, Java players. Back in the good old days, when you kill a player named Notch, it will actually drop an apple. He said that this was a reference to the Mojang logo, which does look like an apple though. I wonder where that apple came from. We all know Minecraft is called Minecraft obviously, but back then it was actually originally called Cave Game. It only consists of a flat world with grass and cobblestone underneath it. And the only thing you can mostly do is just break and place blocks, and that's mostly it. Everyone knows you can breed rabbits by feeding them carrots, but not many people know that you can also do the same thing with dandelions. Piglins are afraid of warp fungus, nether portals, and respawn anchors. Creepers we see today are actually nothing but lies and mistake! That was a bit gross. So what I meant by this is when Notch was creating the pig model, he accidentally made a mistake and made this pig model. But instead of removing it, he kept it to the game, and this is the creeper we now know. Shearing a snow golem's head will reveal its true face. Did you know that in Bedrock Edition, it's actually faster to barter with piglins than in Java, because breaking a gold block besides them will cause them to barter instantly. Piglin gets angry at a player that opens a chest only when they can see the player, so make sure to watch out for some piglins before stealing their loot. Piglins can either break chests and gold related blocks behind walls. Beetroots are one of the worst food sources in the game, but did you know you can actually turn them into red dye? But still the worst food source though. Villagers can still sleep in beds in the end and the nether when it is nighttime in the overworld. Now display cursed. Cursed flowers can be harvested by shooting an arrow. Pigs will turn into pigmen when hit by thunders. Not many people know that you can craft enderite with blizzards and pop chorus fruits. Back then you can use gold nuggets as fuel source in Bedrock Edition, but it recently got removed, so that's not even a good fuel source, so it's not even like worth it to use. But if an enderman have no blocks to teleport to, when projectiles fly to them, they reflect the projectile. Before 1.8 Minecraft Beta, zombies used to drop 1 to 2 feathers instead of rotten flesh. Speaking of zombies, we all know that zombies can ride chicken, but on Bedrock Edition, it can also ride mobs like pandas, sheep, pigs, and more. Back then, crafting a golden apple is actually much cheaper, because instead of using gold ingot, you use gold nuggets surrounding an apple, but it was later changed to make it into a gold ingot. It is also the same thing with a notch apple. Instead of nuggets, it uses gold blocks surrounding an apple, but sadly, the recipe was later removed from the game. Back when the axolotl was first introduced, we can actually see a green axolotl in the trailer. But sadly, it didn't make it to the game and it just stayed there as a ghost. It's actually possible to craft chainmail armor. Sadly, only works in the old time. Don't believe me? Well then let me show you. By using an item called fire. Yes, that fire. Why? I don't know. And putting it like this will make a chainmail armor. We all know that if we break a tree, the leaves will decay on its own. But if a player places a leaf, it will never decay. This is a good prank for your friends and they'll start to wonder why their leaves are still there. Soul fire inflicts twice as much as damage as normal fire. As we can see here, the fire doesn't do that much damage. But if we touch a soul fire, we can see it does more damage. The Endermen we see today are not what it seems, because back then, they originally have green eyes and emit this black particle, and they also sounds like zombies. Speaking of Endermans, they actually see the world as inverted. You can shoot arrows through the tiny gaps of the honey blocks. Beacon beams can go through bedrocks. This is very useful in the nether if you need to build a beacon. Birds can eat small magma cubes and once they're done eating, they'll drop an item called froglet. Bees that are pollinated may pollinate crops when they go past them. Unlike normal glass, tinted glass can be retrieved with bare hands. Beacons, conduits, and shelter box can be retrieved with bare hands. Turtles drop a ball when killed by lightning. Golems and Wither can be built horizontally or upside down. Baby pandas have a 0.1% chance to drop a slime ball when they sneeze. Originally, arrows used to be crafted with iron ingots rather than flint. There's a 1 in 256 chance for a drone egg to spawn 4 baby chickens. You might know zombies turn into drown after staying on water for too long, but for skeletons, they turn into strays after staying in powdered snow for a while. We all know milk can cure any effects, but did you know honey bottles can be used to cure poison? Bet you didn't know that one! Mud is slightly shorter than a food block but doesn't slow down movements like salt sand does. But unlike other leaves, mangrove leaves do not drop saplings, because their saplings can only obtain by breaking those hanging saplings or whatever you wanna call them. Did you know you can turn a mud into clay by doing this step? Just copy what I'm doing since I'm too lazy to describe this process, I guess. Pandas are actually afraid of thunder. I mean, look at him, he's so cute. Prismarine block's color actually changes over time. Beside bamboos, pandas also eat cakes. Besides splints and steel, on Bedrock Edition, you can light campfires using Fire Aspect swords. Also, for what I remember, this also works on Fire Aspect book, but I guess they remove it, or I'm just like tweaking. Putting a wet sponge on the nether will cause the sponge to dry up instantly. Lily pads break when you run into them on a boat. This is low-key satisfying, like I'm not gonna lie. Axolotls sucks dead when they're low so that they can regenerate and fight again. Whoops, looks like that generation didn't go well. Back then, lockjaws was spawned all around the world as an April Fool's joke, and interacting with them will bring you into this menu, which had two choices. but it later got removed from the game and it looks like we will never know what was inside those chests. Netherite stairs actually used to exist in the game back then, because on April 1st, Snapshot 20W14 Infinity, which added infinite dimensions, and on one of the dimensions, it added this new block called the swaggiest stairs ever, which is literally just the netherite stairs. We all know to summon the Ender Dragon, you need to place 4 crystals. But on Snapshot 15W31A, you need to build a purple base out of clay. And I'm not even joking. Wolves also attack skeletons, and skeletons are afraid of them. Enchanting table can still see you when invisible, and hey, they can even follow you. Shulker box slowly disappears when you're too far from them. Also goes the same thing with the chests because the game counts them as blocked entities. When lightning hit a mushroom, they turn into a brown mushroom. When you help an axolotl fight a mob they dislike, you will receive a regeneration effect. Instead of using coal to smelt your stuff, use leaf litters. They're more accessible and cheaper since they're scattered all around the forest. Zombies love to trample on turtle eggs. You used to be able to milk squids back then, but I'm not even joking. When you tame a parrot and play music next to them, they will dance. That's for today's video everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you guys want to see more of this type of content, like and subscribe and help me get to a 1k subscriber. Anyways, bye!